All right, when you want to start on the single view drawings, and we're going to do 1 through 4 first, we're looking at these drawings. This is the single view drawing. This is the cross boxes. This is the star. Here's circle trim, and then this is circle fillet. Now, there's another batch of this, is the second batch of drawings, but these are the first 4 that we're going to work with. Now, when you look at these, you can see that the circle or the cross boxes is very familiar. Well, we've done this one before, okay? Same with the star. You will also need to have all of your layers. In addition to this, you're going to also need to have your title block set up in the drawing as well. So instead of going and building all this stuff again, we're going to start copying things into a CAD file. So to show you how to start this drawing or this assignment, I'm going to tell you have open your warm-up drawings and have open your alphabet of lines. When you have these 2 drawings open, then go ahead to the big red A, go to New, go to Start a New Drawing, and then ACAD is the standard that we're going to open up. And now I have a brand new AutoCAD file. I have no layers up here, and it's called Drawing 5. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is Save As, because I don't want to call this thing Drawing 5, so I'm going to Save As. You guys would put it on the TechEd server or on your desktop, all right, of your laptop. And I'm going to go ahead and call this single view, and then I would use my initials or my name so that I can identify this. And I'm going to put in here class demo because that's what I'm doing with it right now. Okay, so that's my drawing file. Simple. I need to get everything into it. So think about this as now you're just going to start dumping all this stuff in here. Well, how do you do that? So I'm going to go to my warm-up drawings, and I'm going to see, well, where are these things? So let's go find these warm-up drawings that I need. I need to have the star. Oh, there's the star. Well, that's not the right star. Let's see here. There's cross boxes, okay? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight all this, and I'm going to make sure it's on the 0 layer, because you guys should just have a 0 layer, okay? So I'm going to highlight these. I'm going to do a Control-C on the keyboard, hit Escape so it's not highlighted again. I'm going to go into my new drawing file, nothing in here, Control-V, and click. Now I have it, okay? Now, I can go back and I can go find the other drawings that I want. Oh, there's the star. I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to then, again, take this to my 0 layer. You don't have to do that because you guys only have a 0. And I'm going to highlight the star, Control-C, and I'm going to go to my new drawing file, Control-V, and now click. Now, I'm going to also recommend start lining your stuff up. Start making things a little neat. Give yourself nice space between them. It'll make it easier when you go to lay out your drawings, okay? So I got 2 of the drawings in here. That's great. Now I'm ready to start putting things on layers. I don't have any layers. Let's go get them. I'm going to go to my alphabet of lines drawing, and then I'm going to actually go to my model space here. I'm going to zoom out. I'm just going to highlight all these layers. Control-C, go to my new drawing, Control-V, and drop it. And then I pull down my layers in, presto changeo, there they are. So I can start right away saying, all right, all these, this thing, and this thing, this is all going to go onto the dimension layer. There we go. Everything else here is going to end up on the object layer. Well, let's get these all on the right layer, and then I'm going to show you what you can do. Is I'm going to just turn off the dimension layer. See a little light bulb right there? Click. Good night. Then I can highlight these really fast. Then I'm not clicking and dancing around those dimensions. Put this on the Object Viz layer. Hit Escape. Pull this down again. Turn those dimensions back on. And they're all back. So it's really fast and easy. Once you start putting things on layers, you turn them on, you turn them off, you start working them back and forth, and you have those as a tool. Okay? So really fast, easy way to get things in, get things out. Now the next thing we need is a title block. So when I go down here to say Layout 2, I don't have a title block. Oh, woe is me. I go to my alphabet of lines where I built my title block. I'm going to find my title block, and the same thing. Highlight the whole thing, Control-C. Go to my single view, and I'm going to actually delete that viewport, Control-V. Bring it in, center it the best I can see it, click. Oh, and then remember, sometimes this thing disappears. I'm going to go back to my model space. I'm going to come back to Layout 2, and then it shows up. Okay? Double click inside my viewport. Go find the first drawing. Scale this thing, the largest scale set, 1:1. That's beautiful. Done. I would go into here and change the name. This is not called alphabet of lines anymore. This is called cross boxes. Okay, that's my name. Drawing 1, that's all good. The date, oh, we need the date when it gets submitted. So this is going to be like 20, it's not August. What is the date right now? And if you use a different date, let's say you do 9 dash, this is 29. Let's say you're going to do, these are doing what, 10 dash 2, 20? You could do that. Okay, that's a submission date. The scale's 1 to 1. And then, oh, now here's that issue right there. If the block doesn't come with it, okay, this is where it can't find that. If you use the attach tool, sometimes it loses that. All right, so again, I'm going to go back, and I can copy that in as well. And back here in the alphabet of lines, what we're going to do is we're going to then highlight the image here that we had just pasted in, copied, pasted this in. We're going to do a Control-C. Then we're going to move over to the single view drawing file that we just pulled in, and we do a Control-V. Now I can go ahead and paste, and then we just need to go ahead and shrink this into the proper size, pull it down, and then we'll click and pull this back up. Now, once you do this, this is going to be set, and you can continue to keep putting your layout here together. All right, so what we could do is let's just check to see what's going on as far as our viewports go. And because the viewport, there was a viewport there already, you can see that I'm zooming in and out, and I have one viewport. And then if I double click outside, here's a second viewport. All right, so I basically have viewports on top of viewports. So I don't want to do that. I just want to have one viewport here. So I'm going to select that, hit delete, double click inside the existing viewport, and then I can start zooming in and setting up the drawings again. All right, so 1 to 2, we'll take this to be 1 to 1. All right, and that is now set in position. So what we can do is continue to set, oh, that's probably going to be there. That should have been there. Well, I can do, if I have this, I can always go ahead and paste this in again, since I had that saved in the clip part. Pull this up there like that. All right, good. So there's the cross boxes. This one down here, this one's going to become the next drawing. This is star. Highlight here. This will be, whoops. Highlight. There we go. That's the star drawing. Double click inside here, make sure that's active. There we go. And then I can go ahead and scale this properly. 1 to 1. Nope, it's not going to fit. So we'll take this 1 to 2. And that's going to be set for the star. Double click outside the viewport. Now this becomes drawing 2. That's my name. There's the drawing. The date would also get changed up here. So we can change this up. I think last time I went with like 9 dash, or now this is going to be October 2nd, 2020. And then the scale needs to be changed as well. Now, once we do this once or twice or however many times we've just done this, I don't want to have to do this again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and right click on one of these layouts after they're selected. I'm going to hit move or copy. And then I'm going to make sure that one of these is selected. So I'm going to select that layout 1, hit create a copy, and hit OK. Then when I come down here, you can see that I have layout 2 with a 2 next to it. This is a copy of layout 2. All right, so there's layout 2. So what I can do is double click inside here, and I can go find my next drawing. Change this information, change this as it's necessary, and then keep going. So this is how you're going to go ahead and build sheets at the bottom. What I would also recommend is right-clicking on a tab, going up to the word rename, and calling it what it should be on the tab here. So this is cross boxes. All right, there's cross boxes, and I'm going to come down here to this layout, open this one up, and this is going to be star, so right-click, whoops, select it, right-click, and then we're going to rename that one, it's star, all right, and then so forth and so on. So as you build, you can see what drawings are at the bottom of the screen. So I really hope that this helps you guys get working through the startup of the single view drawings. And then you can continue drawing right here for the next batch of drawings that you're going to be working on, which is going to be the circle trim and the circle fillet. All right, good luck. Hope this helps. So to copy it, go back to where you have this in the alphabet of lines, and you zoom in. And then if this is a block, you can go ahead and do your Control-C. Then you can come back out to your new drawing here where you do not have your logo, do a Control-V. Bring this down and drop that into position. That didn't work? Are you kidding?